Right, before I start, I just wanted to say that thank you to those that bought from me yesterday from the car boot stuff. The rest of it is all on the shop, so if you're interested, don't say any more on the video and the actual video that I showed yesterday. Just go to the shop and make your purchases there. Please remember that without you, I don't exist. Without your support by purchasing from the shop, I can't afford to buy the stuff to do all these crafts for you. And, you know, to keep the shop going, to keep the videos going, is to keep the shop going. So if you can, doesn't matter how small or how large your purchase is, every penny counts. And so hopefully I'll get to see some of you, more of you, at the shop. I have been really busy putting all them things together from yesterday. We had a fantastic day, and unfortunately we were going to go out this morning and see what else we could find, but though it's raining, we've got bloody rain, can you believe it? It's like we can't escape the damn thing. But we're supposed to have a few weeks coming up where it's really nice, so maybe we'll get out to the car boots then. Now from this thread, now we do sell this in the shop. And if you want the large reel like this, I mean, these are huge. I've used loads off this. But if you want to order the big reel of these threads, it's fantastic for sewing with. I love it. And I've crocheted these with it. So you can do both. They're huge. And I'll just get a couple, let me show you. I've been using it to make the this picture with, and I'm still continuing with it. So I've got that far, but these are the reels. See how big they are? Mine's down to that now, but they're that big. But if you want these are £3.99. I can't do them any cheaper than that because of what they charge me. You know, what I pay for them is what you'll have to pay for them, and that's £3.99. But you can get them in various colours. Because I love sewing with them, I went back and bought all the colours I could. You know. There's a pale pink one. And I just love that. I'm going to do those two colours together. And I love that one. I love them three colours. Look at them three colours. Fabulous. I need to go back and get some more. I just didn't have enough with me at the time because it's all cash. But if you want them, order the colours. We've got like sage green, mint green, wine, rust, pale blue, navy blue, brown, like a mocha, yellow, mauve pink. This is the vintage pink, the pale pink, and the cream. Now, I'm not going to go and buy a load of these in and not sell them. Once people have said, oh, I'll have them, but then don't have them. So these are going to be pre-ordered. So if you want any of these, let me know. £3.99. They are worth it. They are crocheting. I mean, you get loads on them. But I've used mine an awful lot. You know, so if you do want them, let me know. And I will get them for you, but you'd have to pay up front. I'd have to, you know, send you an invoice for them. So just let me know. But they're ideal to have in. Not only to sew with, but to crochet with. And that's what I like about them. You can crochet with them. Right. Now I'm going to keep that one out. So I think I'm going to do my next project. I'm going to show you how to do the flower. let's just concentrate on those two colours. So let me show you what I've done. Not only can you embroider with them, and they're brilliant to work with, but I made these as well. So let me just put my needle up. So the other night I sat and I just crocheted this one. I want it as a pocket on something, that's why it's crocheted. But it's so easy to do. You do it like you're doing a square, and then you can just go around the edges and you do 2 rows of like a loop. And they look really pretty. So that's that. But this is what I'm going to show you this morning. This is a 4 lead flower, and easy to do. You only start with 12 little chains in the middle, and then you work. What you do is you do your 12 chains, then between each one of them you do 3, and then between each one of them you do 3, but then between the 3 what you've done below you do 2, 1 in each, then go back to the gap, 3, 1 in each, back to the gap, 3, 1 in each, and that's all you do. So I'm going to share that with you now, and we're going to start off using this deeper mauve colour. I love this. It's gorgeous. I just love working with it as well, to be honest. So in order to do that, you need to wrap around twice, pull your back stitch over your front stitch, and you've chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's my 6. Take your needle, put it through the first stitch. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to put it through the first stitch, wrap it round, pull that through, and you have 2 stitches. Just take the back stitch over the front one, and that's your central part. That's your little centre there. Now you're going to do 12 chains of 3. So that's 3 stitches, but 12 lots. 1, 2, 3. Wrap your thread round your needle, go into the middle of that circle. Wrap the thread round, and then take 1 off, wrap round, take 2 off, wrap round, take 2 off. Right, so we've done the first 3. Oops, a daisy. Done the first 3 like that. Wrap your wool round. Do your second one, which is wrap wool round 1, 2, 3, and a stitch. And you need 12 lots like that. So this is our third. Wrap it round, go 1, 2, 3, and a stitch. Thread round the needle, crochet hook through the middle, wrap it round, pull, and you'll end up with 1, oops, don't take too many off, you do 1, 2, 2, single stitch. Okay, wrap it round through the middle, 1, 2, 2, single stitch, and just keep doing that until you've done 12. So I may, well, I'll try not to speed up because I know some people don't like it, but because I'll slow some down, then you can see what I'm doing, and then you can speed your own. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. 11. 12. Now let's just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Oh God, I can't even see. Sorry, I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're back to where you started. You need to keep your thread on your needle, go through the first chain, wrap it round, pull it through, you're back to 2 stitches. You back stitch over your front stitch, and there's you've started off and you've done this section here. So now you need to chain 3 between each one of those. So I'm just going to chain 1, 2, 3 stitches, but I need wrap my needle round at the crochet hook through the same hole and back up, and then go 1, 2, 3, and do the same thing again. This time you're not putting a stitch between any of those. Only when you've done 3 do a stitch like that. So again, this is the next hole, and we're going to do 3 chains into that one. That's 1. Sorry, 2. 3, and then chain 1. See, I've 1 set of 3, 2 sets of 3. Just do that all the way around. There's the next one. That's 1, 2, 3. It's lovely to crochet this, I have to say. Then the next one, done your single stitch, go to the next lot. 1, 2, 3, and a single stitch. Now I'm just going to release some of my thread, because this you can't start it from the middle, so it makes it a little bit awkward, because you have to just unravel some of your threads, but I'm not fussed about that. Try not to do them too tightly, because you don't want to pucker, you don't want to pucker the project that you're doing. So I just loosely do mine. There's another set. And we're going to the next one. And the next one. There we go. We're nearly back to where we started. Okay, so now that one actually belongs in that hole there. So all you do, you're back to the beginning, you go through that first lot of chain, the first 3, wrap it round, pull it through, you're back onto 2 stitches, take your back stitch over your front stitch, and again we've now just completed the second section there. So now I'm just going to go straight into that hole there. Sorry, that's that one. Turn it over. Yeah, and we're going to go back into this set, and this time, like I said, you're doing a set of 3 and then 1 chain of 3 in each one. I'll show you. So this is the first gap. Just go do your first set of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, we've used all of that thread. It goes really quickly, you know. Okay, let's have a look. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you need to chain 1. So that's the first set of 3 going in that hole. But then the 3 you've done here. So you need to do 1 in there and 1 in there. Don't forget to do your 1 stitch on here. Go into the first one and you're just going to do 1 chain of 3. Then chain 1. Go into the next one. 1, 2, 3 and chain 1. Then we're back to this hole. So you now need to do 3 sets. So 3 of those in that hole. That's 1, 2, 3 and chain 1. And now we're back to doing these 2. So 1 in there and 1 in there. Don't forget to chain 1 in between. 1 and chain 1. And chain 1. And then you're back to doing 3 here. These are really quick and easy flowers. I mean, I'm only going at a slow pace so you can follow. I usually do a flower in a few minutes. Again, we're just going to chain that 1. So we've done those 3. Now we're doing this again. So again, wrap the wool, your thread round and just do 1 chain of 3. Chain 1. Next one, 1 chain of 3. 1 chain. And then we're back to doing 3 more again. And it goes really quick. So this is a set of 3. And then chain 1. See? And you start to get like a flowery edge, like a rippled edge. Now we're back to doing a single one in that one. Next one. Single chain. The next one. Single chain. Right, I'm just going to bring some more of the thread through. And then another set of 3. Oops, nearly got that wrong. Next one. Right, okay. Now, there we go. Now a next set of 3. See how it's looking? Starts to give it a little wavy edge. Oops. Now we're nearly back to the beginning, and I'll show you. You just join them again the way we've been joining them. See, so that would be the next one. So all you do is go through the first chain, which is that little one there, bring your thread through, back one over the front one, and that one's done. And then all I have to do basically is to stitch that one in. So I'm just cutting it long enough, leaving a bit of a thread on there for me to stitch in. And the only way I do it is I do a couple of stitches across the top, work to one of the little legs, what I call a leg, this one, and then I would just stitch down, catch the thread while you can as you're going down, just stitch down the leg, like that, till you get to the next row down, and then just go through like that. So I've gone through the leg and then brought it around here where it's joined the next row, and then I just cut that off, and that's fine. That isn't going to come undone. Then what I do with the middle section, I do the exact same thing, and I just stitch around the middle. Right, so all I'm going to do is go through some of the stitches there, and then go back over that with a couple of stitches, and then that's done. Okay, now I need to make another one because I have two like that, and that's the only two I use. This is crocheted onto one of these, so you need two of those. So just let's pretend we've done two of those. Now I'm going to show you how to crochet the top one, because that's a separate one, is the bottom one. You just need a 3-layered flower now, and I'm going to share with you with a different colour how you do that. And so we're going to work on the middle section first, and I'll show you how to do that. Let me take some of this thread off because it doesn't take long to go through it. Pop that up there so I don't lose it. So what you do is, through one of these spaces from the middle, pop your needle through, your crochet hook through, and I just do it like this. So what I'm going to do is wrap that around once and pull that through, and then chain 1, 2, 3. Okay, now while I'm in that same hole, I'm going to chain another 3. We're just doing 3 of these in each hole. Yeah, so then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. That's 2 of them. 1, 2, 2 like that, and then chain. So what I've done basically is I've done one of these sets of 3 in between one of them holes there, and you do that all the way around. So I'm just going to, and make sure you chain 1 in between. So the next one is, let's see, we've done that one. The next one is this one. So I grab mine like that, so I've got a little hole, right? And then I wrap my wool round, and just let me ignore this bit here, I don't want that in my way. Wrap the wool round, go into that hole and go 1, 2, 3, go back through it again. You're doing it 3 times, and then chain 1. So you've done 2 lots of 3 like that. So then what you've got to do, it can be a bit tricky, but once you get going and you're used to doing it, so we've done this one, so we need this one now. So I just grab that, the centre hole, and that one, and we pull that together, right? And we just do a chain 3. Oops, not that one. One, 2, and chain 1. Now we've done 3, and what we're doing, slowly but surely, we're working around that central bit. So you're always doing the middle hole with the hole that you want to go through. When you've done that one, and you can always check so you don't miss one. See, I've done that one, so the next one is here. So now what I have to do is to grab, see, I grab that hole and the centre hole, and then put my wool round. Right, sorry if that cut out. So like I say, you can always tell where your next one's going to be. See, I've gone in that one, but I've not done that one. So I just pop my needle in, just so I don't lose my place. Move my thread out the way. Grab the hole at the front, which is a central hole. Take the needle out. See, I've got it there. So I'm just going to get my thread ready. Wrap it around my finger. It depends how you lot do it. We all crochet differently. Oops, I need some more thread. Oops, a daisy, that's it. There. And then and we're nearly to the beginning, because you should only have 12, I think it is. Well, yeah. So we're nearly back at the beginning. So I hold that back. There's the next one. I'm going to put my needle through it. Grab the hole at the front and that one. Gently pull my needle out. And I'm ready to go again. And then do one. So that's that one. Now I'm onto that one. Okay, see? And it gathers it up. It's quite pretty. So, let's have a look. Where am I up to? I'm up to that one now. Now, you don't have to do the underneath layer, because we've got that layer to do. You could leave it like that. But you can do these any size you want, to be honest. Right, I've done that one, so I've now just got that to do. See, like that. And I've got another one there to do, which I can just sort out next. Right. Sorry, because that's it, that's the one. Just need to make sure I get the right one. I think there's one more. Yeah, there's two more there actually. And as you're going round, what happens is it will, you know, give a bit of frill to the flower. And there's one more, I think. Yep, there it is. And then we're back to square one. So I have one more to do. Like I said, just be careful when you're doing them. You don't want to muck it up, because these take a lot of work. They're easy to do, but they do take a lot of patience. I find it quite therapeutic, to be honest, when I'm doing, you know, things like this, projects. Okay, so that is the last one. Don't forget to put your little stitch in, and then all you do is to join that, go into the first set of 3, wrap it round, pull it through. You've 2 stitches on your needle, on your crochet hook, back over front, pull that out, snip it, oops, pull that through, and then we just stitch that in. And look, isn't that cute? So again, I'm just doing it the same way as I did before. Go over the top on a couple of the stitches, and then work your way down. I just work my way down one of the little stems. Or legs, whatever you want to call them. And I'm coming down to this one where I started, so that I can just tie the 2 off together. Okay. So just take those 2, tie them off, and snip them. And there you've got one of your little, I mean, I like them like that, but you do exact same thing going around the outer section, this one, the next one up. You could do that and you could do that, but do you see, I think they're so cute. And cut that off, and that's ready for your project. Isn't it cute? So I'm going to go, and I'm just going to do that section, and I'll be back, because I don't think you need to sit and watch. It's the exact same thing as doing that. You just do it on the one at the back. See, you're going to go through every one, including those. I'll be back shortly. Right, I'm just finishing this section off. It does look like a little clustered flower at the moment, but you see. I've done 3 or 2, I can't see, 3 I think. I've just got this little section here to do. Yeah, I think that's it, is it? Let me just see. Oh no, one more. There's one more to go. One more set of 3, I mean. That's it. And then you're back to the beginning, and we do the same cast off as we've done before. So you just put it through the first set of 3, which is there, wrap it round, whoops, wrap it round, pull it through, back stitch over front stitch, and then we can just separate that, pull that together, and look. And that's what it's like when you've got the next row on. So I'm just going to stitch this in out the way, chop that because we don't need it all. That is the flower itself. Like that. See? I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now. It's just a matter of attaching it on. When it's glued onto the project, it's going to be even safer still. I'm just going to do that. Put my needle where I can find it. And there you go. Created some really nice crocheted flowers.